I'm Paul Harris for Kitco Mining here at Oceana Gold's Haile gold mine, the fourth largest gold mine in the United States and the largest east of the Mississippi. The company is also the most recent gold company to list on the New York Stock Exchange. I'm here to find out a lot more. Come and join me. Long before the California gold rush of the 1840s, the Carolinas were the leading source of gold production in the Americas. Gold was first discovered at Haile in 1827, with the site seeing intermittent production in the decades that followed. The Haile mine produced more gold than any other mine east of the Mississippi, an accolade the modern gold mine here at Haile holds. The modern chapter at Haile began in 2007 with Ramaco Minerals, which following exploration began mine construction. Ramaco never became a producer, however, as Oceana Gold acquired Haile in 2015. Commercial production followed in 2017. Since then, Haile has produced over 1.4 million ounces of gold from open pit and underground mining methods.
We've got a really exciting production profile here at Haile, including 2026. We've got 6 years of over 200,000 ounces produced here at Haile. Yeah, the production jump this year will be close to 35%, which is really exciting for us. Primarily, a lot of the jump stems from the Haile underground mine, which we transition into higher ore zones over the next 12 months.
Higher production at lower cost at Haile in 2026 raises the prospect of Oceana Gold delivering even better performance than in 2025 that saw a record profit, a 42% increase in the cash balance to $477 million, and that after repurchasing $175 million of its own stock and tripling its quarterly dividend.
The higher gold price is always exciting, but for me and my team, our opportunity and responsibility is to ensure that we maximise the asset for what it is right now. Look for those 1% opportunities to improve, and fundamentally those 1% opportunities turn into significant gains at a higher price.
And there is more to come as underground development and exploration along a prospective 5-kilometre corridor in the Carolina Slate Belt and at depth point to many more years of operation at Haile.
Exploration opportunities at Haile are organic, which is extremely exciting not only for us on the site, but also for our shareholders. We've got record budgets set over the next few years to explore the site further and invest and create more opportunity for our future.
A breakthrough at Haile was the discovery of mineralised bodies below the historical pits, blind discoveries with little or no superficial expression made by drilling. The exploration team has subsequently identified additional blind targets which look like they will be the ore bodies of the future.
So for the example at Haile, in this map there were a number of small deposits that covered this area, each with its own name, when Ramaco came in. And they started drilling deeper and all of a sudden realized that those things started to connect up. And as they got deeper, there was more and more gold to find.
With a $10 million budget, exploration manager Sam Reed is looking to drill 35,000 metres this year, targeting resource conversion and resource development.
So this year we're targeting about 300,000 ounces that we're trying to bring into that life of mine plan at various stages.
The main source of ore is currently the open pits.
So here you're looking at the Ledbetter 3 pit. It is a layback of our Ledbetter 2 pit that we mined through last year, and will be our #1 source of gold this year and next year. On an average, we mine 30 million tons and move around 36 million tons. We are currently in Ledbetter 3 pit, which is the third layback of one of our pits. We have Snake Phase 3 pit, Haile Phase 2 pit, Small, Champion.
Operational efficiency is assisted by technology.
Technology helps us to give all of the equipment the ability to see what they're in, what they're mining in, or what they're shipping to the proper destination.
The Haile mine consists of open pit and underground mining operations, with pushbacks and new developments underway.
We will, over the next 5 years, push 2 underground mines, be it Haile underground mine and Palomino underground mine, and that really transitions our production profile from primarily an open cut mining operation to underground in the future.
Underground development is not only driven by geology, but by more favourable economics, with the transition to underground mining being viewed as a far superior business case for Haile and the company.
It's a significant cost reduction by removing the stripping campaigns from the open cut and transitioning the declines directly into the underground ore bodies.
The future of Haile features a transition towards underground mining, as underground mine manager Jake Largent explains.
Horseshoe was the first installation of what is now 3 underground deposits. It's an extension of the Snake Pit, and then this year in January we commenced development for Palomino, which is another extension of the pit, and then now we have a 3rd extension to Ledbetter called Ledbetter Underground. Has increased the mine life, increased the reserve and grade fed to the mill while reducing waste, and as we've transitioned from contractor to owner-operator, has provided a better cost profile for the operation.
Mining is the first part of the production process. The gold then has to be extracted from the ore. The carbon-in-leach flotation plant is a far cry from the stamp mill that worked the ore more than 100 years ago. Processing manager Justin Johns explains the challenge.
We have refractory ore bodies. The biggest component here in terms of our process is the fine grinding. And the fine grinding involves using a tower mill and an isomill, reducing the product to 14 microns, or bug dust is maybe one word of putting it. And that gives us the ability to tap the potential gold and maximise the recovery. Our plant runs around that 2.8 to 3 million tonnes per annum, and recovery is around 2.5% above our feasibility.
As with the mining operations, the operational efficiency of the plant is assisted by technology.
It's one of our most advanced plants from an instrumentation and processing point of view. What we do to assist that in terms of making money is run advanced logic within the control, with also exploring other avenues around artificial intelligence, provide insights for the operational team in making good decisions quickly.
A key message, repeated in every area that I visited, is that profitable mining operations are safe mining operations.
Safety is number one for me, for everyone on the team and everybody on site. Without safe production, there is no production. We don't do anything unless it's safe to do so.
Oceana Gold and Haile have an Australian flavour to them, which stems from the 2022 appointment of Gerard Bond as president and CEO following 10 years at Newcrest Mining. Bond brought some of his trusted operations lieutenants with him, including asset president Matt Warner and later plant manager Justin Johns. These enable Haile to benefit from their global operations experience. Matt and Justin have settled in the nearby town of Kershaw, where Haile sources 80% of its workforce and where there is a strong local connection.
What motivates me the most to come to work every day is the family-oriented environment that we have.
Asset President Matt Warner sees culture as a key success factor at Haile.
Culture is really important to me and really important to this site. In my opinion, it stems from us being local to the community. A lot of the people that work here at Haile are in the surrounding regions and have an invested interest in what we're doing on this site, but also what we do for the community. You know, we have mothers, fathers, daughters and sons that work here on this site, and we're going to set ourselves up for the next generation of miners in this community and in the region. Everyone's invested for a common goal to ensure that we execute safe work, and more importantly, that we set up generational wealth and growth here at Haile for our future.
Haile's culture is an element that is driving higher financial performance to the benefit of Oceana Gold shareholders.
The ability to be able to motivate everyone on this site with a common goal to deliver the outcomes required for Haile to be successful.
Haile's success has been Kershaw's success too, facilitating an economic and financial renaissance with an annual economic impact estimated to be in the order of $700 million. Higher gold prices and higher production will only increase this. For many residents, however, Haile represents more than just a paycheck.
Kershaw was reborn. We were struggling economically. We had a lot of vacant businesses, a lot of vacant houses. Haile provided an economic boom that has greatly increased the standard of living in Kershaw. Now we have a multinational company in the small town of Kershaw that our kids can see, can understand what it takes to be part of that global business.
Strong environmental management, including habitat restoration and water quality, are other key aspects that the community demands and benefits from.
The water that we do release is treated and discharged to a higher standard than what naturally occurs, and we take great pride in that.
The acquisition of Haile was a strategic pivot by Oceana Gold into North America and away from its South Pacific roots. While its operations in New Zealand and the Philippines remain important, the next chapter at Haile is unfolding, as the operation will see a 35% production increase in 2026, up towards 260,000 ounces of gold. This will also reduce its costs and see Haile provide 45% of Oceana Gold's consolidated production. Importantly for investors, more ounces at higher gold prices means greater profitability, which means there is a lot for the company, its workforce, communities and investors to celebrate, particularly as Haile approaches the production of its 2 millionth ounce in the coming years.
Future milestones for Haile present as early as next year. We hit 10 years of operation for Oceana Gold here at the Haile Gold Mine. We also will celebrate 200 years of mining gold in and around this region, which is really exciting for us.
This is happening at an opportune time as the importance of gold as a critical monetary metal is increasing as global financial and economic environment evolves. At the same time, US investors are rediscovering the value, the security and the opportunity of investing in gold and gold mining stocks. This is something that Oceana Gold is looking to tap into through its recent listing in the New York Stock Exchange. That and Haile's growth path means that gold mining east of the Mississippi is once again elevated to the national stage. This is Paul Harris for Kitco Mining in Kershaw, South Carolina.